And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And when we last left off, we were building some of our computers with specifically to house lots of drives and our water coolable motherboards that are not the worst mother cool boards that we got. Which those will be coming up because those are the ones with the 2-stick RAM options. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 left that I'm curious to install. This is a 2-carder at best, but again, we're running out. I don't think we have any more 2 cards that we can put in. So there's not going to be necessarily a point of us doing that per se. So we're coming down to the wire here of what awesome shit we can do. No, I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell it. I want to install it. So we want to definitely start getting these up. Now I have one built over there from the last episode. It just needs to have the software going on it. So what I'll probably do is actually get that going. So the fan control's done. Lighting we need to do. Breathe. Yeah, we'll leave it on white. Why not? It sounds interesting. So that's done. That's done. Let's run this with the memory and the processor. Graphics card. Now we do have these two 390s that we're waiting to unleash upon one rig here. So we'll keep that in mind down the road. This one is a twofer. So this is an option. But it only works if the fucking thing actually fits. Because we've been having some issues with that. See, it's been doing shit like this, where I ponder if that's a glitch or not. There we go. Didn't seem to fucking mind there, did it? We got a 1600 watt, so let's put that in because this is a big performing rig here. Memory 3000. That's really the best we can do unless we go to a twofer, but we'll go with 3000. It did not explode on us. It is high at 97, so we're going to leave that alone. Shit. Let's run GPU tuner. Run that. What are we at? Plus 333 and 176. That's stable. We might just go with that because, heaven forbid, it doesn't fucking work. Go to these guys. We need a good reservoir. Well, we got a radiator reservoir. There's a theory that we could go with another radiator. But it wouldn't fit in this case. We couldn't put 2 of them in here as is, so we're not going to bother. Put in some case fans. Yep. Had a feeling we were going to run into that at some point. And then we'll boot it up before adding all those hard drives in. Make sure everything's plugged in. It's holding. 892 watts. What's the power supply in here? It's 1300. Nothing's overheated, so Okay. All right. Yeah, no shit, there's no operating system fan. I just put the drive in, you fucker. There we go. 3D mark, lighting, GPU, OCCT, and the fan control. Okay, that didn't hurt it, so... Go up by 15. Back over here. Alright. It's got the stuff on it that I want. Now let's just put the rest of the storage in. I don't know. Let me check to make sure we did anything in here. I don't know if we did. I don't think we did. Yeah, we did not. On... Alright, it handled it. See what that runs at. It's to a point where you stop caring to a degree. It's running. 761 watt. Let's just put the cooling parts in right now so I don't fucking forget. I put that in the wrong spot. I more prefer it on top. Also, it would let us put it somehow on the bottom. It actually does, but then we can't put the liquid cooling where we usually put it. Pump. Guess this is no. We don't have any more doubles to do, so we know we can start putting stuff in, well, kind of willy-nilly. $945. $16,160. That's probably fine. Again, I'm more concerned when we get to, like, the end game stuff. That's when it's really going to matter here. Right now, it's just a... Oh, that didn't make it. There we go. And we've got some bestial quality rigs out there. That's a beauty. That's a sight to behold. All right, let's turn this sucker down because clearly it doesn't like what we're doing. Seriously. Don't do this to me. Route not flexible. Get fucked. How is this a thing? We don't need to give up. Maybe we just need to bounce it lower. It can't be something as dumb as that. As you can clearly see, it was something as stupid as that. Cooling in. Yeah, I don't know how this is happening to us constantly because it was working fine at those hotter speeds, and now all of a sudden, you know, we were not even near that value, and then all of a sudden it doesn't like what it's doing. Okay. There. We're gonna leave it at that. Or decides to tell me to go fuck myself again. Pretty much done. Get it all loaded. Be nicer when we're not doing the water cooling as much. We're doing it for them sweet stacks. Let's do the nominal stuff right now. Ah, shoot. $30,000! Oh my fucking god! And that's only got those 2 powerful cards. Oh, nipples are so hard right now. You know it. Yeah, this thing is the fucking beast. This thing is glorious. This is America, fucker. Oh, we can't sell this one. Ooh, we're gonna probably rotate one of these guys out, though. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. This one's only going for 4K. Let's see what this one goes for. America. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We'll raise it to a whopping 10,000. That still could go higher. That's too high. There we go. I'll leave that over there. It's not in anybody's way. It's not hurting no one. I think that ran, but we'll run it again just to make sure. Motherboards. Okay, the 2 shitters. And then 2 more big ones. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty with these particular builds. Now, it doesn't mean that the other boards with the 2-stick ones are going to be absolute trash. It just means that they're not going to be... We're running out of 16 giggers here, going into these lower tier ones. So definitely we don't want to end on those. But we are getting to the wire of what we can kind of get away with. As far as, you know, again, I'm just going to stand by what I say here. We're not necessarily making the best computers possible. We are making good ones. And through the water cooling feature that's in this game. Could we make better rigs? Yes, we could. Could we min-max this thing to the max? Yeah, yes, we probably could. We're just really just trying to sell off these water-cooled units, getting the extra money here and there for these units, and saying, you know, dude, is it a benefit to us to put this much effort into this? We're not going to know, you know, until we do it. But now we're getting, again, to the part of the game where we're running out of super good parts. We're down the 850,000 watt range. There's a 1200 there. So we're starting to run shy on some decent parts that will allow for us to get the maximum possible performance from these computers. So all we can do is just kind of hope for the best on these newer builds. But we're going to keep shoving shit on them, for lack of a better term. And, you know, this is a great opportunity for us to dump a lot of the bullshit that we're sitting on. Like these fans, for example. Got lots of fans to get rid of. There's a great way for us to go about doing it. Running too much wattage in the processor, probably. Oh, no, that's not what it is. Didn't hook up the pipe plumbing. So far, so good. This 1,300 watts. No, only 1,000, so we can't go too crazy. Get up to about 15. There we go. That's a good sign. We can remove this and this. That held strong. Only at 500, huh? Get another Leon Lee, I think, because we have one more of these nicer boards. Yeah, we'll get 2 more out, actually. We're sitting on a whole bunch. Why am I being so stingy, right? We'll also try this dynamic, but I think the dynamic is actually smaller. So I actually don't know if I want to do that. Probably want the XLs. And we'll keep using these Lilanis maybe, or we might move off of these once we're still water cooling. We're just going to water cool at a lower level. There's an XL, there's an XL. Still good. $519. The draw is still roughly the same. Maybe it's the memory that we've been crashing on these. Well, let's give it a whirl and see how it runs. We'll just leave it at that. Actually, let me put the drives in really quick. Three terabytes. guy in there. Never thought I'd have so many goddamn drives. 5645. What is in here? Seems really low for a 3090. What the hell's going on with that? This thing should be chugging hard. Chugging some bike. Processor in there should be moderate. It shouldn't be terrible. It's got a good card in it. The memory's not the best, but it's not the worst either. You know, we have some 1000 watts in here. It's still running. Yeah, this one too. The CPU score. I mean, we've overclocked it. Is the CPU being throttled? No. Do we not do much to the CPU? Maybe that's what's going on. Same with the other one. It could be the same stuff. No. Yeah, it's the CPU. That is just not good performance for what we've got in there. Similar CPU. Ah, shit. Did not save settings. Of course. Oh, I did save settings. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I just damaged the CPU. I just damaged the CPU. Too much wattage. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, these are bust. We might have some extras to fix this with, but yeah. That was a bust, guys. We just lost the CPU. At least it wasn't one of the worst. We lost 2 CPUs, so we can't go to 180. So these computers just aren't going to hack it as far as performance goes. So we'll definitely put in a lesser liquid-cooled card, I guess. That's a shame. That's a bloody shame. Bloody shame it is. I don't know. We might have to just sell the board. It doesn't seem like it's going to work. We try and plug it back in and see, but I have a strong feeling it's toast. And the number there does not look right at all. Yeah, okay, the board's toast. So it would seem that once you commit a processor to this water-cooled thing, I'll double-check, but there's no way to disassemble them, it looks like. Meaning if you fuck up on a water-cooled board, you're screwed out of the board. Possibly. That's a bad deal. I mean, it's okay. I mean, we're out the used board and we're out the processor and heatsink, but we've learned. We now know not to fuck with that overly, because we just fucked up 2 of these boards. And I think this one's toast too, right? Yep. Somebody's screaming through the computer, "Don't do it! Don't do it, you dumb fucker! You're gonna fry the board! You fucker!" Yep, and clearly that's what happened. At least we get to keep everything else here. To be honest, though, I wasn't happy with the way these boards were performing. So, it's probably for the best. Oh, there it goes. I'm like, why is this not coming out? That's why. Okay. So this one's toast. So we'll put in these 2 guys instead and just cut our losses. Can't do those. That'll fit in here. Oh, we did have some high-speed ones. Why were they not showing up? Well, we know they're not going to work on this motherboard, so we're not going to use... Oh, it's only accepting this. What's in it? Oh. Huh? It's only accepting these memory sticks. Why is that? Well, I guess we will put one of these in here, I guess. Shit, let's put that in there. Fucking A. Really quick. Oh, come on. You piece of shit. You were working before. This is something that needs to be fixed. This is annoying as fuck, and it should not be happening. Where we have to fiddle around constantly with the plumbing that just worked a literal minute ago. Let's not fuck with it further in case it wants to say, go fuck myself. Well, you know, these things are going to happen. But at least we've learned. And we didn't destroy anything too particular. That motherboard is gone with that processor. Oh man, so sad. So that will be what it will be. We will do a little bit of the beefing up of the drive, but the performance, but not a whole lot. Just a wee bit. I think we got it to that kind of voltage and it ran okay. Let's move it down one just to be safe. Run that to check the processor. And we now just have this left, and then we're done with our water-cooled motherboards. With these fucking god-level tier sticks of memory going into it. It's kind of funny. All right, let's give this one a go. Oh, you know, we gotta put on lights and fans, don't we? We gotta redo all that again. God damn it. Well, that's all still the same. Well, that's good. Stayed to the hard drive. 664 watts. Let's see if we can handle that. Probably not, but we're going to try. Can boost up the memory and the... Well, we did that. Not that. We didn't do this. Try it with one of these setups. All right, it's doing it. We're going to leave it at that, too, because I don't want to fucking risk a fucking bullshit situation. We need to redo the lights. But not the fans, I guess. Nope. Not having that, is it? Let's check the processor, knock it down one like we did for the other computer, and see if that works. Probably not still, but we'll try it anyways. No RAM. Did I not put RAM in this? I did not put RAM in this. It would explain why it was doing what it was doing. It still crashes, and we'll know why. That's probably not going to work. Well, strangely enough, it does. You would have thunk. Okay, yeah, now we gotta make changes in the fucking thing. 8555, not gonna probably get much better than that, so we'll just leave it as is. We fucked up that other board, so we'll leave it as is. Let's just be proud and glad that it worked. This one, we're gonna knock it down pretty good here. And just see if that lucks out. We'll blame it on the Brits for this one. Gotta go back in storage. Okay, this is getting out of control here. We're gonna have to reset some stuff, I think. Our GPU tuner reset. Oh my god. Okay, I think it's the processor, actually. Let's just fucking jack this thing down here. Try that. So if it was that the whole time, it would have actually worked fine, but no. That actually ran. Those settings, let's just run it. I'm tired of messing with them at this point. We're not getting the performance we were hoping for out of some of these, so it's time to just kind of start moving along here. We did pretty good on those big ones, but not so much on the others. All right, we can pull out another tower, probably another Leon Lee, because now we're out of water-cooled motherboards, but not processors. So we could still make some big water-cooled rigs. We still got water-cooled cards as well. So we don't need to go super as crazy. So as super crazy as we were with some of these other ones. So it doesn't hurt to put, like, let's say this one because it's a little smaller in size. There's no harm in putting this out there. And we can start fiddling with other mechanics of the game that we would like to do. Let's go to 115. But yeah, I mean, we're getting there. This is a long process, but we're getting through the hardest part, which is the liquid cooled stuff. And once we actually get through all of it, it'll be very rewarding, I would say, because we're just going to get the performance that these computers deserve to some degree. Some cases we're not, but we are getting the performance. Yeah, so 7,047, that's fine. We're not going to get much better than that. But we can at least say there's good stuff in here. All right, let's clean it up. Best thing, no slow-ass drives. That will be coming later in this build-a-thon that we've got going. That's pretty good. It didn't crash. We're going to accept all of that. And run this. Yeah, as far as motherboards go, we are done with some of these big rigs, but now we're getting into some of these powerful machines, and we definitely want to figure out what we can get away with these bad boys when it comes to video cards, right? Because we could put multiple GPUs in here that are not water-cooled, you know, because now we're getting into the ones that accept 4 cards. And we don't have any more liquid cooling that we necessarily have to do. So it'll be interesting to see what we can get away with on these next 2 computers. Both of them very potent, very powerful looking rigs. Plausibly. There will be some liquid cooling going on, but nothing too fancy. We can actually start putting some of that in while we're waiting for the other computers to finish. That specific one. Because that'll probably end our episode here once that one's done. And these reservoirs while we're at it too. Ah, see, this one's very specific. And those are going to be things that can cause issues too. That's why that large size is pretty awesome. Boom. Put these guys in. Block me off where I want to put it. I'll put it here then. Cheeky fuckers. It all fits, fucking strangely enough. Okay, we got much better out of that one. 15,000. So this will be Brit Awesome. And this is a really good place for us to stop for right now. So... yeah, I'm going to pull out 2 more Leon Lees, I think, again for the water cooling. The extra larges seem to be the best cases for us to work with on average. So we got 2 more here that are white and 2 that are not. So, bam. Because we still have a lot of water cooling to go, but I think we're good. We're making progress. We've got a bunch of builds. We haven't had to buy anything yet. I know that that's coming. But we're going to keep water cooling until we are straight up out of water cooling parts. And if it means we got to buy a few things, we'll buy a few things. But we'll worry about that juncture when we get there. That said, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/videos for more live gaming actions. When we come back, more rigs. More rigs. We'll see you guys then.